Thank you. Watching out for your money, it's World IVF Day. It's a chance to raise awareness for families fighting infertility. But it's a costly procedure, with a Wall Street Journal report finding a single cycle can reach $35,000. Charlene Charisma is the founder of House of Q Wealth Management and specializes in family finance. She joins us now with more on how people can prepare for these expenses. Good morning, Charlene.
Good morning.
Thanks for being with us. I think this is such an important topic. I've had so many girlfriends that have gone to IVF to conceive. And usually when they get to that point, when they're saying, hey, I need to get outside help, we can't just keep trying on our own, that is an emotional moment to begin with. Add the financial stress on top of it, it's a lot. Yeah. How can folks prepare for this?
Well, for the emotional piece or just the financial piece?
I mean, hey girl, both. I think both. I think people would like advice on both.
Well, I think let's start with the emotional piece, because to your point, oftentimes when people are starting that journey, they're already coming from a place of anxiety, disappointment, maybe even grief, right? And I even think of the queer community that also has to decide who's going to be caring, right? There are a lot of emotions that play a part, and I think the first thing is to talk with your partner first about boundaries. It kind of reminds me of those gambling PSAs where it's like set a timer, set a budget.
Right.
It's very similar to IVF as well. You want to talk about what is the timeline that we're willing to do this and at what cost.
Yeah, right. And what better time to apply communication before having a kid, where that's really important.
Yeah.
So, and when this comes about, when people are looking to start IVF, I mean, they already had long-term financial goals in place before this. Right. What can they do about still protecting those goals as they go through this process?
Well, I think first it's figuring out what is the true cost of your IVF journey, right? So talking to your healthcare provider to figure that part out, and knowing that it's not just one fertility cycle, it's embryo storage, it's hormones, it's medication, the whole gamut, right? Northwestern Mutual actually did a study that the average age to start saving for retirement here in Portland is 29 years old. So if you think about that, when individuals are on their IVF or family planning journey, they might have only been saving for retirement for maybe 3 to 5 years.
Right.
Right? So it's important to, I obviously work with a planner, or at least have a plan. Always look in the context of a plan to see what is possible. And anything is possible. You might have to work a little bit longer.
Right.
But you're making sacrifices, or you're making decisions not in a vacuum, but I think in the context of a plan, as if you were buying a house or starting a family.
For sure, yeah. Communication, whether it be with your healthcare provider or with your partner, it really starts with there. Many young people, they are trying to save for a home. They are trying to, as you mentioned, build up their savings. Now they're paying for these treatments. I guess, keep it real with us. Is this possible in this day and age and these economic times?
I know. I always like to say we want to have our cake and eat it too, and have it whiten our teeth and make us thin. I think anything is possible, again, in the context of a plan. It really comes down to measuring what is the immediate priority right now, what are the dollars that you're devoting to that, and then can we dial back maybe some savings in the short term for those long-term goals, but revisiting them, not stopping them, but maybe just dialing it back a little bit. Honestly, in a plan, there's really 4 things. You could work longer, save more, live off of less, or die sooner. We're never going to recommend you die sooner, but that is one of the choices. So maybe it's a matter that maybe you're living off of less to be able to make that happen. But it's looking at the context within a plan to see what are the sacrifices, are they worth it? And then you make those decisions detached from emotion and not in a vacuum.
Yeah, I love that, and that's very sage advice. Thank you so much. House of Q Wealth Management, where can folks go to if they need to find that information, maybe to start this process?
Planningwithcharlene.com. Come visit us. We're in that blue Victorian at the end of the Ross Island Bridge. We'd love to host you.
Awesome, Charlene. Thank you so much for being with us. We know this is a topic that matters to so many of our viewers, so I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Of course.
Learn more about how you can help, how families can plan for IVF expenses by checking out this story over on coin.com.